What's going on, guys? Welcome back to part 112 of Danganronpa 2. We've just been reading a bunch of manga.
It's been chill, really.
Yeah. We got some background information about the tragedy of Hope's Peak.
And the tragedy of the outside world as we know it.
Yeah, and now Monokuma is tired of writing manga, so he'll probably actually tell us about Ultimate Despair now that we read the previous book in Biolab.
Or the Ultimate Hot Pot, which could be good as well.
That would also be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
But yeah, so no more lollygagging.
Yeah.
Take it away, Max.
No more lollygagging. This time, I'll be dragging you all through this episode.
Come with me, asshole.
Grab me by the head. It's about that key piece of information you've been waiting so long for. Goo-hoo.
Hey,
Surprise!
there we go.
It's about Ultimate Despair.
You thought it was Hot Pot, didn't you?
I got you with that one. Ahem. Even though the term Ultimate Despair refers to a group these days, it was originally the title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive. Junko Enoshima, probably.
Probably.
A high school girl?
Or it's
It is her. Or it's fucking
okay.
Genocide Jill.
Yeah.
That woman is evil. Lady Junko Enoshima. Lady?
Yeah.
She was like a... She had a title?
No, I think it's just Monokuma being
Being
nice.
weird, yeah. Being respectful. Junko Enoshima?
Hey,
As the former Ultimate Despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor. And created the Ultimate Despairs. There was one really horrible person in that group.
don't fuck with me!
I have the power of God and anime on my side. It sounds exactly like that.
Yeah.
Hold on a sec. I don't even know what the Ultimate Despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl.
Unbelievable.
Humans who are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it.
Hey,
That holds true for Lady Junko. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power. Her connections were the main reason that incident became the tragedy in the first place. So she even recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat.
Huh?
Then what was their purpose?
Huh?
What? Like I said, why did they cause that incident? It doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they'd do what they did without any purpose.
Hey,
It was Junko Enoshima's despair. Huh? For Junko Enoshima, despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Enoshima as Junko Enoshima. What are you saying? I'm a stuffed plushie. Hajime's a human. It's exactly like that.
Hajime's a robot. What?
Chiaki's a robot too. I mean, whoops, spoilers. Junko Enoshima is full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. I don't believe that. She's just a traumatized human. Living, dying, eating, loving. For her, everything is despair. Despair of nuts. Oh, got him. Whoa,
That
what
was
the
a
hell?
traumatic incident.
Yeah, she got despair. She got like.
You got these nuts going.
one too many, and it pushed
Yeah.
her over the edge. With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the Ultimate Despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. That idea had been slammed right into their minds. And so, the Ultimate Despairs who had been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko Enoshima. Like believers making offerings to their god. Like a mother providing food to her children. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair, all in Junko Enoshima's name.
Alright.
For example, they killed their families and friends, and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. So, like, is their logic like, if I become the bad guy, there will be no badder, stronger guy to hurt me?
Maybe.
That's really stupid. They should have just been nice.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
Fucking hell. Don't do that to your fucking family. Can't.
God.
Come on, mate.
Mate.
That is not on. And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something that they had to do. There's no way something that crazy is possible.
What?
Do you know anything about the final days of the Reserve Corps students during the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy? Final days?
In other words,
They all had a good time. They had a party.
Yeah, they had a rager. After they put Uzuru in prison. And,
Right? He's
Yeah.
in prison, right?
yeah, it's totally not like at large, killing, doing crazier shit. What if, I mean, imagine if he is still at large, I'd imagine he would be. It's only been a couple years. Junko has the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history. Hey, what do you mean final days? What happened to the reserve department?
of course.
They fulfilled their role as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so, the 2,357
Oh.
students of the reserve department all committed mass suicide. Mass suicide?
I'm not
You
dead.
say
All 2,357 students? Oops, wasn't all of them. One person was excluded. One person was excluded, huh?
Was that me?
Is that me?
Oh, look.
Ahoy! I mean, obviously it has to be, right?
Yeah.
I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate despair. Junko Enoshima. Doesn't scare me at all. I mean,
bastard.
Junko Enoshima is already dead. Huh?
All right.
Obtain the truth bullet. Yeah, she got fucked up.
Ultimate,
Danganronpa 1.
Ultimate Despair has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. And Reserve Department has been updated in your handbook. Check the Truth Bullets menu to review it.
So one catalyst
One.
caused a horrible event, and then because Junko Enoshima is so traumatized,
Very
she
good
decided
at changing people's values.
she decided to Well, I mean, there are. I understand what they're trying to say with like people can be really charismatic,
Yeah.
But I mean-
Junko was such a charismatic leader.
but she didn't force anyone to do anything. The people who complied with her
Yeah.
obviously had that like evil in their hearts, and she just was like, "Hey, let's go and fuck up the world together for fun."
They were like, cool. Yeah,
I just
sure
don't
thing.
understand. It's really hard to understand because there's nothing logical about it.
Yeah.
It's just, well, I guess it's kind of like the reverse of how I think about like being nice and being loving, right? Because like, why is being nice and kind and loving to people good? Because like it promotes their survival and also it just feels good. Why does she like despair? She just does. Like, I feel like being loving is like human nature. We just get corrupted along the way.
Yeah.
She's trying to argue that despair is her nature, but I would disagree with that. I would say that she's just highly traumatized, but I don't know why. It'd be interesting to figure out her backstory. Why are you so crazy?
Maybe she's just crazy.
Yeah, but there has to be more to it than that. I'd want to know why. Why is she crazy? There's always a why. Anyway. Well, that was fun. Anything else in here?
I don't think so. Unless Fuyuhiko has something to say about Junko.
That shit was wild, man. Hey, Fuyuhiko, is it true what you said? Junko Enoshima's really dead?
Huh?
What? You didn't see?
I had this manga. Yeah, there we go.
There was a book called Manga for Morons, Killing School Life in that bloody classroom. A bloody classroom? Oh my god. No, wait. What was that you said about the killing school life?
Yeah, that was the thing.
Woo! Like the killings we were involved in, they were killings that happened at Hope's Peak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. The killing school life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy.
Hey,
For a manga about the killing school life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed killing school life was Junko Enoshima. The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Enoshima is dead.
No
Why-
comment.
Turns out that killing school life was part of that whole biggest, most awful whatever incident. Junko took away the memories of former students of Hope's Peak Academy and forced them to kill each other. Former students of Hope's Peak Academy, and she took away their memories. That's just like us. Apparently the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. There's a limit to being a cruel asshole. I should know, I'm the police on that. The surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing?
so
the students of Hope Speak Academy are widely known as symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they're trying to fill everyone... Huh?
He said kill like weirdly. Like
Kill everyone. Kill everyone. They're trying to feel everyone who watch the broadcast with despair all at once. That's messed up. But whoa, whoa there, buddy, whoa.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Hey, risen me up, bro. But that messed up plan was stopped. Junko Anishima failed. Junko lost to the students she placed in her trap, and after being overcome by the despair she created, she took her own life. Then Junko was no more. No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not doesn't matter.
Bastard!
Junko Anishima isn't alive anymore! Then, who is our enemy? If Junko Anishima is already dead, are the rest of the Ultimate Despairs behind this? Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings we're involved in resemble that killing school life. Well, I don't know who the hell is imitating Junko and making us go through this, but an imitation is just that, an imitation.
No shit.
If the students from Hope Speak Academy stop the real deal, there's no way we'll lose to some fake.
Damn.
But if this really is an imitation, are those surveillance cameras the same too? Yeah, the cameras all over Jabberwock Island. Are they broadcasting to somewhere just like the surveillance cameras during the killing school life?
Interesting. Killing school life has been added to your truthful section of your handbook.
The music has stopped.
Yeah. And Ultimate Despair has been updated in your handbook. Check the Truth Bullets menu to review it.
Man, Hajime, you totally know about that story, huh? What? Do you have a problem with that? Well, I really wanted you to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it.
What are you gonna do?
Oh well, I'll just raise the flag. Flag? What do you mean raise the flag? What's going to happen if you do that? One step at a time. You're getting closer to clearing my character out. You'll get my special Monokuma pants. Collect my despair fragments. You're not making sense again.
Well now.
Now then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside. I'll raise them flags like crazy. Woohoo! Okay.
Imagine if we could collect despair fragments and we
Yeah.
just get killed by those guys.
Yeah. Just get freaking. That'll be interesting. What a surprise! You want to hear about the Ultimate Despairs again? No, I don't really need you to. Even though the term Ultimate Despair refers to a group these days, it was actually a term used to describe Junko Anishima, the original Ultimate Despair. Just started on his own. As the former Ultimate Despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor, and created the Ultimate Despairs. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power. Her connections were the main reason that incident became the tragedy in the first place. It's fine already, you don't have to keep explaining. Huh? It's fine already, but I'm just getting to the good part.
That's the worst part.
The most despair-filled part. Good part or not, I've already heard this from you before.
Wow. Alright,
We done here then?
I think so.
Let's go.
Later, skaters. Maybe we get to check out that blood room.
Oh, hello.
Or not.
Hello, Kane. Huh? It changed to a different hallway again.
Oh, no. Yeah, we changed floors.
It's so sudden. What's going on to make something like this happen? No, I've already decided that I'm not going to be surprised. That's right.
Alright.
There's no time for me to be surprised by something like this.
Floating cubes.
Kane's twitching her nose like a beast and examining her surroundings. Hey, what happened?
Based on my gut feeling.
Well, you know, it's just my gut, but I feel like someone's getting closer.
Huh? What do you mean? Who?
So,
I don't know. It's just my gut after all.
It's just my gut.
Yeah!
But still, her gut is pretty impressive. For some reason, it's strangely intuitive. All of her brains went down into her belly. Maybe she ate them.
Her own brain.
Yeah.
I can believe that.
Yeah. And Monokuma did say something about the main cast coming.
Why do you have one tooth?
Yeah, a single tooth. It's surprising, but her gut must be correct again this time.
Alright. What
so
ribs
interesting.
can we check?
Oh, we're here now.
Yeah.
Well, not that one.
Nope.
Nothing here. Let's check these classrooms over here. Not those. Ah, the Monokuma room. Not that one. Not
Can't check
that
the
one.
principal's office.
No
the-
entrance that
so
way.
it must be the AV.
My god. Can't see
No.
anything with the black dots and this map on the screen.
You can put away the map.
I know, but I'm just trying to...
Well,
Okay, nothing there.
can't we
I
check?
guess it has to be the music room.
Ah, sweet.
Hey!
Look at this, no
Muse-
manga there.
Music Man!
Music Man. Oh, never mind. It's just
What?
a floating
Missing
obelisk.
though?
Yeah.
What the fuck? What is that near the piano? What is going on? This looks like the music room. You just clocked what's going
Yeah.
on. I feel like I can see something strange.
Is there a Monokuma hill?
Monument. Oh shit, I should have checked.
No, no.
Looks like it's some sort of monument. Why would there be a monument in a music room? Combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The greatest Hope Speak Academy something among the enemy. The Future Foundation has established the Future Foundation. So the Future Foundation are the good guys?
Yeah?
Which makes
Think
sense
so?
since Monomi and Chiaki came from there.
Yeah, and they're so cool.
Yeah, they're so chill.
Yeah.
I mean, Monomi was hit or miss, but
Yeah.
by the end she was pretty good. Not just that, the mark engraved into the monument is the symbol of the Future Foundation, right? Below that symbol, there's a short passage engraved.
The grandfather?
Here
The
we go.
graduates. Ah, okay.
Yeah. The grandfather of Home Speak Academy?
Oh, sorry. To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. God, I hate reading, man. The graduates of Hope Speak Academy were among the many who established the Future
Let
Foundation.
me read that again. To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope Speak Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. So the people who survived the first game are possibly / probably responsible for creating the Future Foundation.
Yeah, huh.
Fascinating. Okay.
So they helped create the hotel, the vault, and all this jazz.
Huh? The Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hope Speak Academy? Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different. Monokuma, he completely made it up.
God,
What an asshole.
that liar! Future Foundation Origins has been added to Truthful's section of your handbook. Alright, time to examine the glowing...
Hologram.
Yeah. Glowing text.
What is this? Words are floating in the air? This is like a hologram, right? Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information, a person who claims to be a survivor of Hope Speak Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors.
So that's us.
Yeah. Or is it the old group?
No, but the old group, they're dead.
Yeah. That's true. But we don't know if this is an old report.
Yeah, but it's a person who claims to be a survivor of Hope's Peak Academy.
Oh, yeah. Probably is
Yeah.
the new people. The floating letters are forming a sentence. It looks like a passage from an email.
Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information a person who claims to be a survivor of Hope's Peak Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they are survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible.
I wonder who the Future Foundation is then.
I thought it was just the survivors and then
Well,
other-
it said they were among the many responsible for creating the Future Foundation. So I wonder if like the survivors from the first
like
game,
other faculty that survived, maybe.
yeah, or they just like rallied a bunch of civilians
Bunch
to
of
like
normies.
come together. Let's fight against
Yeah.
despair. Interesting. So they're trying to. They were actually the Future Foundation was trying to save us from Junko and the Junkos this whole time.
Junko and the Junkos.
Junko and the Enoshimas, Mukuro and the
Yeah.
Poopies.
Though I don't believe the group can go that far without Junko Inushima rallying them, especially since she's dead.
Yeah.
In a worst case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life.
Well, look how well that happened.
Yeah, we got the
Too
killing
bad.
school island.
Too bad you put all your damn power in Monomi's magic stick that got broken immediately.
Yeah. Also, if they are survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins, and we haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we have received a report from a research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we can proceed with the experiment phase of the Neo World program. What is this?
Survivors of the Hope's Peak Academy? Are they trying to rebuild the world?
Maybe?
Which would be nice, you know?
Yeah.
15 students. Is that about us? Excluding Chiaki, who was a part of the Future Foundation, there are definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It's like they're talking from some other world. What happened outside Jabberwock Island? I mean, the tragedy, bro. If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore. Maybe. I'm starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering the memories we've lost.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. The Academy Survivors has been added to your Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
I guess that's all the clues in this room.
Check for Monokuma.
Check for Monokuma. It's finally confirmed. The Future Foundation is on our side, at least. They were founded by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy, and they took us in to protect us. But if that's true, Chiaki should have made that clear to us. No. As long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. She said she was prevented from saying anything,
Yeah.
like she's a freaking AI. Monokuma, if he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate despairs who caused the biggest, most awful, most tragic
Okay.
event in human history. The ones who are carrying out the will of Junko and Ashima are making us go through this. Also, this caught my attention in the email, too. What is this research facility on Jabberwock Island mentioned in the email? What's that about?
What's this?
Research facility. There was a robot making facility
Yeah.
on the last spot, but I don't know what else they could be talking about.
Yeah.
The only Future Foundation facility we found was that ancient ruin. There's no way that's the research facility. If there really is a research facility on this island, there should be other Future Foundation members here. Somehow there are still so many mysteries.
Alright. Well, anything? I think we're good.
Yep.
Later, skaters.
Hanging in the rafters there, buddy.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, what room's open now?
Yeah. Bathroom?
Nope. AV room?
Closer?
Nope.
Activate warp speed.
Camelot? Nope.
This one has to be.
Yeah. The office lounge.
Oh yeah, this is the really nice looking lounge.
With all the flowers.
Never mind, it does not look so nice. I was thinking, hey, it's Izuru. What's his name?
Yeah, that's the guy. Oh, list of subjects.
Huh.
Hey, that's
This
us.
feels different from a classroom.
It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room kind of has a staffy teacher vibe to it.
The office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that. Why are the flowers pixelated?
How did you get here if the door was locked?
Yeah.
More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I can't see her anywhere.
How much longer is this guy gonna be obsessed with Sonya? Give it up, everybody. Man, Hajime's just done with everyone
Yeah.
at this point. I'm done with your bullshit for 6 chapters.
Alright. Check what we can find. There's a hologram.
I wanna look at you, buddy. Oh, I can't. I guess we already know who that is. There's something written on the blackboard. What's written here? Is that?
Kyoko?
Yeah, Kyoko
Yeah.
Sion. Why is she there?
And why she got her name, like, by itself?
Yeah.
Ultimate.
Hajime, Chiaki, Kazuichi, Akane, Sonya, Peko, Nagito Gundam, Ultimate Imposter, Mahiru, Nikan, Ibuki, who was Ibuki Miyoda? That was the girl.
Yeah.
Teru, Nekomaru, Fihiko. Yep. List of subjects is written on the blackboard in large letters. Just below that are names I've seen before. Okay. Okay. Anything down here?
Well, Hyoko looks different.
Yeah. I think it. Yeah, why does she look like Tola? Huh. There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard. Below that,
Hyoko
sign-
creates mass genocide of ants.
Yeah, Hyoko peels all of the claws off of all crabs ever. Below that, Hyoko Sayanji is written here. What is this newspaper? Huh.
future.
Miss Hyoko Saionji. What is this? It says Miss Hyoko Saionji. This can't mean the same Hyoko, right? I mean the Hyoko we knew.
Was a babbling little baby.
She was much smaller and looked more childlike. It was pretty much her defining feature. Yeah, sure. Wait, is this Baby Gangster's sister?
No.
No, because it's a different last name. Unless
Yeah.
she's doing like an imposter.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Too many imposters.
Because that is what his sister looked similar to that. She
Yeah.
had like the same blush cheeks. I think she was blonde. But the photo in this newspaper, in a way I can see the resemblance to Hyoko, but her height and her figure, it's too different from the Hyoko we knew. What does this mean? Huh.
This lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hyoko's older sister or something?
Soda, we're gonna figure out the answer to that in the next episode. You're doing his face right now.
Anyway, thank you everyone for watching this episode of Danganronpa 2, and we'll see y'all next time.
Stay cool.